Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a couple days, actually weeks ago on Instagram, I posted this picture here. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I will have a link down below if you guys do want to make that connection. Anyways, after I posted that picture, a ton of comments came in being like, post a haul, do a haul, haul. Basically, duh, I was going to do one for you because I love filming hauls and watching hauls, but for whatever reason, it took me a little bit longer to get around to it. So that is what we are going to be doing today, just to give you guys a heads up. You're probably going to want to go ahead and get comfortable because there are quite a few products in this haul. So let's go ahead and kick things off with Sephora, which I'm not gonna lie, the bag is totally deceiving. I thought I was gonna go in like crazy just because of the 15% off sale. Okay, 50 would have been awesome. 15% off sale. I was like, I'm gonna grab so many things. I have so many things on my wish list. But once I went in, I was like, I really don't need any of these things. Obviously, I just want them. So I slowed my roll, and I'm not gonna lie, I walked out thinking like, oh, I thought I was gonna get a lot more than that, but I didn't, but that's okay. Okay, so the first thing I purchased was a cologne for my husband Keegan. I just wanted to get a new spring summer scent for him, so I got him Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, which I love in both men and women's. That scent is just amazing. I'm obsessed. Okay, and then after that, I wandered off into the skincare section. I really didn't know what I wanted just because I'm pretty happy with my skincare right now, but I've heard so much about this brand. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've always thought it was Ole Henriksen, but both of the skincare specialists that I talked to there pronounced it Ulla Henriksen. So I'm guessing that that is the right way to say it. So I ended up picking up this set here. It's called the 3 Little Wonders. So you get something that brightens, resurfaces, and hydrates. So inside you get 0.5 fluid ounces of the Truth Serum Collagen Booster, which I feel like every time I log onto Sephora, I always see this like popped up somewhere. It's one of their like best-selling skincare items. It always has like 5 or 6 stars, however many stars you can rate on Sephora. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give that a try just because this one bottle for the half fluid ounce was, I wanna say like in the $20 to $22 range, and then this entire set was $24, $27. So I was like, I might as well throw in 2 other products in there. So it comes with the Truth Serum Collagen Booster, the Invigorating Night Gel, and then the Sheer Transformation, which I've also heard great things about. I have tried all 3 so far. I really do like the serum, and I do like the night gel, but the scent is just really weird. I guess all the products are on the natural side, so the scent is just, yeah, kind of strange. But we'll see. I'm going to continue using it. If I end up really liking the serum, then I'll probably go ahead and commit and buy the full size. So that was the first thing I got, and then everything else here is pretty much makeup. I'll go ahead and get the boring things out of the way. I picked up another one of my Sephora brand retractable brow pencils. It's waterproof, and I picked mine up in the shade number 2, Nutmeg Brown. Before this, I was always using the Anasazi Brow Wiz, which I do still love, but this is $13 instead of, I can't even remember how much the Anasazi one is now. I want to say $19, $20, something like that, and I feel like this works just as good. I don't know if they have the same amount of product though. I should probably look that up. Either way, I do love this product. Another product that I grabbed, this I actually grabbed in Orlando a while ago. I just don't think I ever showed it to you guys. It's the Blender Cleanser Solid. Basically, it's just a round bar soap that's made for your beauty blender. I know you can use baby shampoo and other things, which I have tried, but this I feel like definitely does make a difference because I can wash something, like I can wash my beauty blender with products that I used to wash with it before I purchased this, and I would think it was clean, but then I'd go in one more time with this and so much more foundation would come out. So yeah, it's worth it to me. I've used it so many times already, and it doesn't look like it's really shrunk much at all. So I got that guy, which is in the little checkout section if any of you guys were curious. Then I picked this up. This is the Anasazi Dip Brow Pomade. I have been wanting to try this product so bad, but ever since lightening my hair, there wasn't really a color in the range that I thought would match well. Typically, I would go for chocolate, but after swatching it, I was like, okay, that looks like it's way too dark for me right now. So I ended up grabbing blonde. Now, in this little glass pot, it looks like the color would be perfect, but when you swatch it, it's very ashy. It has a kind of weird gray undertone to it. So I do still really like the product. I feel like not only does it fill in my brow and keep them in place, it just kind of like blends in with my natural brow hairs. So it just ends up working. My eyebrows don't end up looking gray. It's not what I'm wearing today though, but it looks pretty similar. The only thing about this product, I don't feel like I can fill in my entire brow with it. Like I can, but it doesn't do enough to fill in the tail end, so I'll just go in with this brow pencil for that. I know in either summer or fall though, Anasazi is releasing the other colors, so I feel like once those come out, I believe there's a soft brown in that range that will be perfect for me, but I was just so so anxious to give it a go that I just grabbed it anyways. Okay, and then the next thing I have here is something from Dior. This is the Rouge Dior Couture Color Voluptuous Care. I have been wanting to try a lipstick from Dior for a while now, but I just wasn't sure which formula I wanted. I'm a sucker for packaging, so I originally wanted the other, I can't even, is it just the Dior Show Addict? The ones that have like the little knob on the bottom. But to me, a lot of those, like the colors were amazing, but the formula, I cannot speak today, the formula looked a lot like the Revlon lip butters. So I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna pass. However, this color I've heard so much about, whether I'm on YouTube or just reading random makeup blogs, I always hear this mentioned. I'm pretty sure you pronounce it Grage. I most likely am wrong, but that's okay. So just in case I am, it's the number 169. The packaging is nowhere near as cute as the other ones, but the color and formula is amazing. Now, if you guys have been watching me for a while, then you know I tend to stick with more bolder, brighter lips. Nudes are still kind of newer to me, but I've been finding more like peachy pink nudes that work well with my skin tone. Some are either too brown or some are just too pale and make me look dead. I can't pull off that look, but this one is perfect. I'm in love. So this is what it looks like. The only thing is, I feel like you really don't get that much product. That's wound up all the way. I feel like it should be a little bit longer, but maybe I'm just being picky. But the color of this is amazing. It's a gorgeous nude that has the perfect amount of peach and pink, and it has a really nice glossy finish. So the only thing I'm not really sure about this is how long the longevity of the product is going to be, how long wearing it is, just because it is so glossy. I haven't really put it to the test yet with like going out to eat and everything, but just the color and formula and pigmentation alone I'm in love with. Scent wise, it doesn't really, it kind of has that super faint L'Oreal smell, like the grandma L'Oreal lipsticks. It kind of smells like that, but it's a lot lighter, so it's not unbearable though. But yeah, I'm really excited for this guy. Okay, then moving on to the final 3 products in this bag. I actually only purchased one of them. The other 2 I received from a friend and subscriber, but it kind of just went with the Sephora haul, so I decided to include it. The first one here I've already become obsessed with. I received it in my P.O. box from a subscriber named Jen. Thank you so much, Jen, because I'm seriously addicted to this. I kind of want every other color now, so I don't know whether to thank you or be mad at you. Just kidding, I thank you. But this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade of Radiant Magenta. These blushes are just baked and they kind of have a swirl of 2 different colors. So this has a hot pink, I guess, magenta color, and then the other one in here is more of like a peachy golden swirl, but together, just swirl together with a big blush brush, they look amazing. It has that same kind of like glow from within effect that the normal ambient powders have. So I've been loving this. Next up, I have one of the Too Faced Le Creme lip colors in the shade Juicy Melons. I just realized that name, Scandi. Anyways, I received this one from my good friend Kayla. She has a little bit deeper skin tone than me and she just didn't think it worked well with her, so she gave it to me. So thank you, Kayla. We kind of do that with a lot of our makeup things that I'm just like, oh, I think it'll look better on you. I'll just pass it down to her. So it's nice having friends like that. The packaging is super cute. It just comes in a gold tube. And the formula is really nice. Once again, it's kind of a glossier formula and it just looks like a really nice kind of melon coral color, which I think will be perfect for spring, so I'm excited for that. Plus the actual like box packaging is super cute. There's like a peacock on it. Me gusta. Okay, and then the very final thing I got from Sephora is another Urban Decay Glide On 24/7 or 24/7 Glide On pencil, which we all know I need like another hole in my head, but I've been obsessed with these lately, especially for just lining my waterline. This one is one of the double-ended eye pencils from the Naked 3 line. So they have the original like Naked palette, which has Whiskey and Zero, then there's Naked 2, I forget what those 2 have, but for whatever reason the color Black Heart in this duo was just amazing to me. I don't even really know how to describe it. It's like a brown black, but then there's this burgundy purple glitter inside of it, and I just thought it would look amazing for a night out. And then the other side has Dark Side, which I think I actually already own, but that's okay. And it's more of a taupey brown color that kind of has a metallic sheen. But all right, so that covers everything from Sephora. Now moving on to Ulta. Ulta had a 20% off coupon, which I mentioned in a past video, and I had said how it was on the drugstore products, which a lot of you guys came back and were like, no, it's for everything. But if you looked on the other side of the coupon, they were super tricky with that. It was like 20% off everything. But then on the opposite side in super fine print, it was like 10% off of prestige, makeup, skincare, and hair care. So you still got a discount, but it wasn't 20%. Okay, so I mainly just stuck to all drugstore stuff anyways. And then at my Ulta, they had these random like stands in between the aisles that had a ton of clearance down products. So I kind of gravitated towards that right away. So I'll show those things first. The first thing I got is a self-tanner from the brand Zen Tan, which I've actually never tried anything from this line before. It's the Premium Sunless Tan Mousse Intense Weekly Self-Tan in Medium Dark. So this product is originally $32. It was marked down to $8 plus an additional 50% off of that. So yeah, $4 for this giant self-tanner. You really can't even beat that at the drugstore. So this one is a weekly self-tanner like I mentioned. Overall, I do like the tanner. I just wish it was a tiny bit darker. I feel like I have other self-tanners that allow my skin to get a little bit deeper in tone. But one thing that I really do love about this is the formula. It's sudsy, but it's quick drying. What I mean by sudsy is I feel like you have a while to rub it in and it almost gets like, it's like suds up. It's really weird. It's hard to describe unless you apply it yourself. Besides that though, it has an amazing scent. It just smells like full on like rich vanilla. It doesn't dry and then have that weird self-tanning odor. It just stays smelling like vanilla. So I really, really do like that. Hands down the best smelling self-tanner I ever tried. I just do wish it was a tiny bit darker, but I actually haven't tried layering it. So maybe I'll try that next time. Okay, then moving on to that same stand that I was visiting that had everything marked down to 50% off, I noticed a ton of cargo products, which I don't know if cargo is going out of business or if they're just being pulled out of Ulta. I don't know what the deal is, but I picked up two products there. First is the Cargo, that's weird. Okay, this says Cargo HD, but I'm pretty sure this used to be the Cargo Blu-ray powder because I have a product here that does say Blu-ray, but then this one says HD. So I'm not sure what the difference is. This product was originally $32 and then it was 50% off. It's the Picture Perfect Pressed Powder. And someone used to always rave about this. I can't even remember who, but I've been meaning to try it. I just never really took the plunge and spent that much on it. Luckily, they did have a color that matched me. They had like 10, 20, 30, and 40. I ended up going for 30 just because it did have a nice yellow undertone to it. I haven't used it on my face yet, but I have swatched it and it's just super, super soft and finely milled. It's almost like a buttery powder. So I look forward to trying this. And then I picked up one other product from Cargo. This is the Blu-ray Concealer. This they only had in one shade and it was in the shade 1. This was $28 and then 50% off. It kind of comes with a sponge tip that you click up. I swatched it the other day and I was thinking that I was going to use it as an under eye concealer. I haven't used it on my face yet. It's really, really nice and creamy, but I feel like it may be too creamy to wear as an under eye concealer. This looks like a product that may crease, but for blemishes maybe, I don't know, but it's just so light. I may just use it as like an under eye highlight anyways and see how it goes. And then after that, I wandered on over to L'Oreal. Their products were all buy two, get one free. I'm actually missing one right now. I think it's in my makeup bag. I picked up two foundations, one that I've tried many times and love. It was the L'Oreal True Match, so I picked that one up. Then I've never really heard anyone talk about this, and it just looked interesting to me. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Advanced Never Fail Makeup 18-Hour Wear. I got mine in the shade 606 Natural Buff, and it has a pump, which I love. So I don't know, have you guys ever tried this? I haven't, so I'm excited. And the fact that it says it fights makeup meltdown just was appealing to me because I live in Florida and it's getting super hot outside again. So then I guess my free product was this here. This is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I love primers. I love anything that's going to add dewiness or luminosity to my skin. So I scooped this up right away. Plus I really like the packaging, how it has rose gold. Okay, and then Maybelline was buy one, get one half off. And I don't know why I decided I wanted to try this mascara. Whenever I use mascara, I almost always gravitate towards Maybelline. I feel like I have the best luck there. So I grabbed a backup of the ever tried and true Rocket Mascara. I get mine in waterproof, very black. I have one open right now, so I'm just keeping this. I don't know. Obviously, I didn't need that, but I got it because it was buy one, get one half off. And this, the packaging of this just made me want to try. This is the Colossal Cat Eyes, which I used to use the Colossal Mascara forever ago. I remember liking it, but I've never tried this one. I went in looking for their new mascara. I believe it's called the Pump Up. It's the hot pink tube. They didn't have it, so I just went with this one. This one is in Glam Black. I have tried it. I feel like this is a mascara that needs a little bit time to get better because the formula is really, really thin. I like my mascara to have a bit of a thicker formula just because my lashes are so stubborn and straight. So I'm gonna let him age a little bit before I whip this one out again. Okay, and then from NYX, there wasn't a sale on NYX, but I've heard so many people talking about these concealers lately. My friend Melissa always raves about them. I've heard Meg from Ciao Bella talk about them. Where else have I heard this mentioned? I don't know. I just feel like I've heard about it a lot and I just haven't tried it, so I wanted to give it a go. These are the NYX Hd Photogenic Concealers. I picked one up in kind of like a color correcting color in yellow to use as a brightener, and then to match my skin, I grabbed beige, which I have tried this. I really don't know how I feel about it yet. I wish I would have grabbed a bit of a lighter color because I wanted something to use as a brightening under eye concealer, and I feel like this one kind of isn't light enough to brighten up that area, but I'll be able to use it for blemishes, I guess. So I got those two guys. I think the only thing that I didn't get from like the drugstore section at Ulta was this here. This is the Bare Minerals Faux Tan Face Gradual Glow Sunless Face Tanner. I had tweeted Tati, Glam Life Guru, and I was asking her if she planned on doing an updated skincare routine anytime soon, just because I've noticed in all of her videos, her skin has been looking amazing. Her face always just looks dewy and glowy, and I love that look. And she said that she swears by this product. I've honestly never really heard that much about it, but it was just something that she sold me on instantly. I was like, okay, yes, I need it. I've only tried it once so far. I got it and then I kind of put it back in the bag to show in this haul, so I don't really have that much to say about it yet, but it just comes in this little tube pump applicator here. So it does have a color guard though, if you guys were wondering. Like when you apply it, it goes on like a bronzy color, so you can definitely see where you're applying it. So now that I finally show this to you, now I feel like I can really put it to use. I have two skincare products here that I wanted to quickly share with you guys. This one is the newest of the two. This is the GlamGlow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. It comes in this adorable packaging here. This is amazing. If you're someone like me who suffers from dry skin, you will love this. Now this is totally different than the other GlamGlow masks. All the other ones are like mud masks like this. Look. For instance, I have this one here. This is the Super Mud Clearing Treatment, which I've been using like crazy, as you can tell. These masks are super pricey, but there's a reason for it. That's basically like magic in a tub. Now, if you guys watched one of my previous videos, then you know I had a sample of just the classic GlamGlow mask. It's the one that comes like in the black and silver. I think it's the Youth Activating Mask. That one just didn't do anything for me. However, this one here, the Clearing and the Thirsty, have both been amazing on my skin. The Super Mud treatment basically saved my life when it was that time of the month. I was getting a ton of these stubborn breakouts on my chin that were just like deep underneath my skin to where I couldn't extract them. I couldn't do anything. They weren't going away. It's like the salicylic acid treatments I had weren't penetrating. I tried this twice and it like cleared them up. I don't know what it did. It's like a creature came from under my skin, swallowed them whole, and they were gone after 2 treatments. So this I'm already in love with. So the Super Mud and I have basically become BFFs this month because my chin was looking extra ratchet and she saved me, so I basically love her. Now this guy here is newer to my collection, but I've already been loving him for my dry, stubborn cheeks. Now this product is completely different than the other GlamGlow mud masks. That one, like I said, is like a mud black mask. This one here is a hydrating mask and just looks like kind of this normal brown gooey moisturizer. The scent of this is amazing though. It kind of has a coconut beachy smell. I really, really love it. This you can apply all over your face. You can sleep with it on, or you can just do a normal 15 to 20 minute treatment and then wash it off. Personally, I've just been sleeping with mine on. I like to just slather it all over my face, especially my cheeks, and then just go to bed. I wake up in the morning and my skin just feels, oh. If you're interested in trying out either of these 2 GlamGlow masks, which I highly recommend, or just one of the other ones, I will have a promo code down below for you guys. If you guys do try those out, come back and let me know what you guys think about them. Okay, now moving on to MAC. Actually, you know what? I want to go ahead and quickly mention what I'm wearing on my lips right now because I've been obsessed with these. These are the Color Your Smile Lighted Lip Glosses from Whitening Lightening. I know everyone and their mother mentions these on YouTube, and there's a reason. I'm not gonna lie, some products I feel like just end up looking really gimmicky, but the formula of these I've just been loving, and the vibrant colors that they have are really, really nice. So I have a ton of the colors here, but I really just wanted to mention 3 of these quickly. The 2 that I'm wearing on my lips, yes, I mixed 2. Both of these are like really kind of blue-based hot pinks. First is Fiji, which is a lighter kind of baby doll pink, and then the other one is Raspberry Sherbet. That's kind of what I mainly have on my lips, and then I add a bit more of Fiji in the center just to kind of give a pouty look. But these are supposed to make your teeth look whiter, and I'm guessing it works just because all the colors kind of have a blue undertone to them. But these 2 I have been loving. If you guys are into like hot pink glosses or just like really fun, vibrant glosses, you'll love these. And I know all the prices of these have gone down, plus I will have a coupon code down below for you guys if you guys are interested. But yeah, I just wanted to mention these because I know someone will ask what I'm wearing on my lips, and these are it. These 2 colors I love. If you guys were curious, I do have a ton of other colors here, but 2 others that I just wanted to quickly mention. All right, now moving on to MAC, I just have I think 3 or 4 products here. The first one I have is this shaping powder in the color Emphasize. I got this because Jaclyn Hill is always raving about it. However, unfortunately, it just didn't really work out for me. Color-wise, I don't know. I just feel like if you have even just like a medium skin tone, it just didn't work. I feel like when I apply this to my under eyes, it looked really ghostly pale under my eyes. I don't know. I tried applying it with like the pointed Sigma brush that she uses. I tried using a fluffier brush. I tried using like a fan brush, a sponge, everything, and it just didn't work out for me. I was really bummed out just because it looks gorgeous on her. However, because I feel like I can still get use out of it, I have applied it kind of to the inner corners of my eyes and just onto my lid. It does have shimmer in it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm just too yellow or what the deal is, but this just did not work for setting my under eyes. Okay, along with that, I picked up another Jaclyn Hill recommendation. Now this one I do love and it worked out for me. This is the Studio Care Blend Press Powder in Dark. She has featured this on her channel a couple times, just using it kind of as a bronzing powder. This I do love, and she's totally right. It just goes on looking just like skin, really natural. I wouldn't say I really use it just for contouring. I kind of use it just when I want to bronze up my cheeks, so that is what I have on with a bit of highlighter. Okay, and then I just have 2 more things here from MAC. Both are kind of random. I've never really heard anything about either of these products, but I was just going around swatching everything, and both of these just cut my eyes and made my heart pitter patter. The first one is a pigment here, which actually they were sold out of. I was really sad, but she said pigments aren't something that they really don't restock that often just because they're not that high in demand. So if I end up loving it, I'll probably order it online, but she did give me a generous sample, and this was, I want to say, in Rose, I think. Yeah, it's just a really gorgeous kind of warm pinky golden color. The more you blend it out, the more amazing it looks. So I've been meaning to try this. I just keep forgetting because I had it in the bag to haul for you guys. So I got that, and then I got this pressed pigment here, which I have been using and I'm already in love with. This one is in Deeply Dashing. I was swatching a ton of them, and a lot of the colors that looked warm in the pan ended up being a super kind of cool toned. There was a gorgeous like pinky golden color that I wanted, but when I swatched it, it just looked really silver. So this is just a rich kind of warm brown, but then it has flecks of iridescent glitter in it. So if you just get the product and pack it on, I feel like using a finger works much better with this product. You get a really gorgeous kind of warm brown with flecks of silver in it, but the artist at the counter was showing me the more you kind of rub it and buff it in, the more of that silver sheen comes through. It's really weird. So I don't know, you just get more of kind of that duochrome glitter. I'm pretty much already in love with this product. Like I mentioned, if you buff it out, you kind of get that silver sheen, and if you apply it like that onto the center of your eyelids, you get that really cool kind of like wet metallic look. So okay, so I think that pretty much wraps up this haul now. I feel like I've been talking 4 hours. If you guys have made it to this part, high fives to you, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys love hauls as much as I do, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna go ahead and try to list all the products below, or maybe not all the products, but make sure I list all those promo codes and discount codes for you guys down below. And yeah, I think that wraps up this video, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!